All right, good evening and welcome to Talking Sports Live. I'm your host, Rob J., along with Jamie Horton, and we have a very special guest with us for this show, Coach Marcus Rogers, the AD and head football coach at Holmes County High School. Holmes County Central. It changed so many names, didn't it?
Holmes County. It's Holmes County. They didn't.
Okay. We're going to talk with Coach just a moment. I want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us say go people out. 601-939-5231 is their number. First Commercial Bank for business is personal. 601-709-7777. And Willity After Law Firm, knowledgeable experience and carry. 601-487-8839. We invite you to join us Sunday, August 4th from 10 until 11 p.m. as we debut Talking Sports Live on WLOO-TV, the Loop, Mile 35. And you can connect with us on Talking Sports Live in various ways on social media via Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And also let you know that the entire month of August, we will highlight all of the schools in the state of Mississippi, all the colleges I mentioned. Now, you can't do all the high schools. We'll do swag with the SEC. And we'll do a lot of the colleges across the state of Mississippi. But today, we're going to talk with Marcus Rogers. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you guys for having me, man.
We appreciate you coming. I think that's your biggest fan over there.
Yeah, the schedule finally let me get here. Man,
Am I your biggest fan? Am I your biggest fan?
I hope so.
Now, Jamie is the PA announcer during your games. Do you hear him, or are you so focused in football?
I be locked in all the way into the game, but when he say touchdown Jaguar, can't beat it. Best feeling in the world.
How about that?
He hear that, Rob.
You hear that?
Yeah, but other than that, he be totally focused.
Wow.
Him and his coaching staff, they do a great job with those kids up there. But I think people don't realize just how much we want on the field. But Holmes County has been winning off the field a whole lot.
Right.
He's gotten all these kids to go to college and further their academic and college career. And I think he deserves the credit for that because he preached academics also.
Yeah.
And also I think Holmes County Central is a B school, the whole Holmes County district. So let's give a shout out to to the superintendent and all of the principal, Patrick, and the teachers and everybody up there who put in the time work to try to make that school district a success, both on and off the field.
Well, Coach, I got to ask you this. We're here at Full Moon Barbecue. We're here every week at Full Moon. And following the show, we, give our guests, the run of the menu.
Okay.
Now, are you a vegan?
No, sir.
I just want to make sure you're the vegan. We got a special guest coming up, too, a little bit later. Okay. We want to keep it secret. But you sure you're not a vegan, Coach?
I'm positive I'm not a vegan. I don't eat pork.
Oh, you don't eat pork?
I don't eat pork, but I'm
not
a vegan.
Oh, you close a vegan, Coach?
No, that's not close.
Give you some green beans.
He can get some chicken tenders. He can get some fish.
I get some brisket as well.
I tell you what you better do, Coach. Well, you better order before somebody else does.
What?
He orders.
He gets a pick 5.
Our director, Bernard Moore.
Yes.
he orders for his wife, sister, his wife brother, his uncle,
His next door neighbor,
his next door neighbor,
He
the
neighborhood
cheering,
watch.
the people that down the street.
all the cheering. But anyway, Coach, we want to talk about Hines.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I said Hines. Holmes Central football.
Okay.
Coach, how were you able to turn that school around and do what you're doing?
Well, I like to say it's all about me, but it's not. I'm only as good as my staff. First thing we had to do was I sat down and I analyzed and observed and assessed what needed to be done.
Mhm.
There was a lot of work that needed to be done, and within that process of getting the work done, I had to have workers.
Mhm.
You know, some guys that were gonna come in and grind and hit this thing rolling. They rolled their sleeves up and had some great assistant coaches. We hadn't had high turnover with my assistant coaches. A lot of the guys still around that started from day one. And once we got the culture and the standards set,
Mhm.
the program pretty much running itself now. Now it's time for us to get over that mountaintop. We got to win a state championship, and that is no secret. We've been the first round, we've been the second round. We won a whole bunch of football games. We sent a lot of kids to school, but it's no secret. It's time to win a state championship in Holmes County.
You came close, didn't you, James?
Came close many times, Rob. I'm telling you, it's been like a few heartbreaks, but at the end of the day, last year I saw the hurt in his eyes when we lost to West Point. I went down on the field from that press box and I said, "Look, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely not.
Not nothing. I know it's disappointing. It hurts me right now too. But tomorrow the sun's still gonna shine, and we still gonna be all right. We just got to get back to it. And a lot of those kids, man, it really hurt them that night. It really did. You know, I came back that Saturday,
Right.
and you saw the look on my face.
Yeah.
And I told you, I said it was. I didn't sleep that night because we had our chance to beat West Point. They're a good program. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, we had a few bad breaks, Rob, injuries, things of that nature. But when I saw him, you know, Dad was consoling him and everything. It was painful to go 12-0 and then you lose like that.
Yeah. Do you still think about that, Coach? You put that aside.
I think about it every day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it until the next time comes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You don't forget about that.
It's no secret.
How were they able to
There's no
just
secret.
run the ball? They didn't throw a pass at all that game.
No,
I don't think they threw a pass that game
they didn't throw a pass.
at
Period.
all. You know, they just got downhill. They out physical us in the second half, and they won a ball game.
Mhm.
They were the better team that night.
Wow. Is it first? I mean, you know what they're going to do. You know they're going to run the ball, and I guess they did that the whole playoffs, whole season.
Yes, they had 3 passing yards in the state championship.
Well,
How
you know
does
they're
that
gonna
even
run
work?
it. You don't know if they're gonna go left or
Right,
right,
or
or
in
which
the
kind of
middle.
run it is.
Right, okay.
It could be a power, it could be a counter, it could be a buck sweep. I mean, it's a run play.
Mhm.
We know it's gonna be a run play.
Wow.
You just
Wow.
gotta. Well, we on the radio. You gotta bow up. You gotta bow up. You gotta bow up, and you gotta say not tonight.
Yeah.
And I think I got that group this year.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I know I got that group this year. That's gonna bow up, and whoever come in front of us, we're gonna take care of business.
You got a lot of guys returning.
No, but we're a machine. We're a program. We're gonna keep reloading.
You reload.
I lost a lot of my old linemen, but I trust my coaches with the development with these kids, and these kids come to work every day. If you come to work every day, you're gonna get better. And so we have faith that when the playoffs come, we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Well, you put Holmes County Central on the map, Coach. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Every week, you guys were winning, beating somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know it had to be. I know it had to be hurtful. Your first loss was in the championship game.
Well, it was second round.
Second round. Yeah.
Second
round. Yeah.
Second round game. But
Well,
Yeah.
the referee up there told me, he looked at me and he said, "Look, I'm gonna tell you, whoever wins this game gonna win the 5A state championship."
I believe it.
And that's what he told me.
I believe
And
it.
he said, "I'm
That's
telling
what
you,
the
right,
referee said.
the referee who run the clock he turned to me and said, I'm gonna tell you, whoever wins this game gonna win the 5A state championship." And he was right.
Wow. Well, Coach, did you expect to even get that far when the season started last year?
I expected to win the state championship
Yes.
last year.
Wow.
Those are the expectations every season. I
Mhm.
mean, we win regional championships and we go to the first and second round. The expectation for our program is state championship or bust.
Wow. Now, we were looking at old footage of you being a coach with the Jackson State football team. Did you take anything from Jackson State coaching to Holmes County?
I took a lot. Holmes County is not my first head coaching job, but I did take a lot from Coach Hughes. I took a lot from Coach Big Daddy. Big Daddy was the one that recruited
Yeah.
me and signed me. That's why I played for Big Daddy. And my last season, I played for Coach Hughes. and then I coached with him for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Coach Asbury, Coach Shannon, I took a little bit from all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it was the good or the bad, it all helped me in my maturation process to where I am today.
Well, you've been successful wherever you've gone, Coach. Jamie and I, we were looking at a coach that Jackson State had was just a born loser. You coached with him, didn't you?
Coach with who?
His name, I can't call his name, but his face rings a bell.
Not James Bell.
Did you ever coach? He
Well,
was gone by the time he got there.
I coached with Coach Bell for about 3 days. It was about 3 days. And on that third day, I called my dad and I said, I think I want to be a high school coach.
Because he didn't know nothing.
Well, no comment. I wasn't comfortable. Let's say that.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
and
incredible.
he kept myself and Coach Grady. But I felt like it was time for me to do something different.
You knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yes, sir. My dad was a coach for 22 years.
Sure was.
And he was a principal for about 20 after that. And so I've been around a field house, a football field, a baseball field since I was a baby.
Wow.
And his dad is Glenn Rogers, who recently was retired in the University of Memphis Hall of Fame, Rob.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that is well, Coach. I mean, you got it in you, and you know how to coach. You know how to win.
Mm-hmm.
What does that come from? Is it just something you're born with? Because like we said, Bell couldn't coach. He
Right.
could. I mean, I don't want you to say. No, you didn't mean right to agree with me.
You mean like,
I'm so used to saying right.
You so used to saying right.
So this just came out.
I mean, yeah, and I had my issues with it. He couldn't coach. He couldn't coach a lick.
Yeah,
But what is it?
I love it.
What is it about you, Coach, that you make the guys listen? What is it that you have that you can get these guys motivated to win?
Well, I tell you what, I always get that question. It's relationships, being genuine with the guys. The guys will run through a wall for me because I do anything for them,
True.
and I show them.
Very true.
I lead by example, and when they see me in the building, and little things, just the intangibles about bringing towards this coaching deal, and it helps to have a track record of winning with these kids and knowing people, and knowing all these college head coaches. I probably got a phone number on my phone for every head coach in the country.
Wow.
Whether that's SWAC, MEAC, or whether that's Power 5. So the proof is in the pudding. And if you'll listen and be coachable, we'll be able to be successful.
Well, Jamie, how long can Holmes County keep him?
I get that question every year. We putting up a couple of packages to try to keep him there.
Because you part of the group to try to keep him, right?
I'm trying to, yeah. Look, let me tell you something. When you find somebody like him, and I think one day that coach gonna be a college coach. I think one day he's gonna get that opportunity because he's just that good. So, but at the end of the day, I think that in order to further his career, I think we'd be more than happy for him. But right now, he's a Holmes County. He may, he ain't from there, but he's been up there so long that people they think that he's from there, which I tell people, no, he's not. He's not from Holmes County. But I tell people that Cole was born in Memphis, they were like, huh? We thought he stayed up there. I said, no, he's not from there.
I'm there on the weekends.
He's there on the week, yeah.
I'm going to church. I'm doing it all, man.
But the principal and the administration and the kids, like he said, they love him. I don't think that you realize how much they really do love him, and the parents.
Yeah.
And we're a community, man. We're a family. I'm talking about all the towns in Holmes County, and I love him to death. He's one of my best friends, and I know one day he's gonna call me and tell me he's going on the greener pastures. But I'm gonna tell him,
it's coming.
It's coming. Yeah,
it's coming.
inevitable.
Because you with a college team,
he's
you
coming.
with Jackson State, and you and then you went to another high school before you went to Holmes, right?
I was at Vicksburg.
At Vicksburg,
Yeah,
right?
Coach
At Vicksburg, okay.
And he was a winner down there.
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely. But I want to just take a moment to send out our condolences to Monty, Lane Kiffin, rather. Monty Kiffin, his dad passed away this week, a few days before the SEC Media Day. So we send out our best to Lane Kiffin, the head football coach at Ole Miss, and the young man who died with the He played with the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Jacoby Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jacoby.
yeah. That was tragic. I don't know what happened with that situation, but
And they're not releasing about what happened. You heard anything, Coach, about
I
what
hadn't
happened?
heard
They
anything.
just say it was he just died at home peacefully.
yeah,
So
Played at
apparently,
Lane College.
yeah,
Yeah.
Lane College.
Played at
Yeah.
Lane College.
And I told Bernard and Rob that we found out last year that he owned a arena football team.
Yeah.
So, we were trying to get into their league also, but it's a sad situation. In fact, I looked at some of his highlights. That's when he ran that kickoff return back from in the Superdome against the 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
and see, sadly, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I didn't
You
watch.
don't watch Super Bowl. unless
I
the
don't watch
Chiefs
Super
play.
Bowl. Let's see. So I didn't watch a lot. The last Super Bowl I watched before
None
the
of
Chiefs
Chiefs.
in it was the Steve McNair.
Oh,
the
with
Titans
when
and
they
the
played the
Rams.
Rams. Yeah.
That was the last one I watched.
Yeah.
Well, I did watch the Saints because I was doing the sports that night.
I'm glad you watched
And
those.
let me tell you about that real quick before we go to break. I just knew the Saints were going to lose.
Mhm.
I couldn't believe they win the Super Bowl. I knew they were going to lose. So I went out to a little restaurant to get the people sad, so I could say, the Saints fan was sad. That guy that was an interception.
Porter.
Yep.
I said, "Oh, take home win." Oh no, I need to go get somebody cheering. So that was
let
a
me tell you,
long night.
and he called me and congratulated me. I got so many calls that night, it was ridiculous.
But Coach, don't go nowhere now.
I ain't going nowhere.
And also
I'm at home.
later
I'm
in
at
the
home.
show, we got a special guest. She's sitting right over there. It's her birthday.
Okay.
It's our birthday.
It's her birthday.
Oh, we gotta get.
Talking this line.
On Facebook.
Oh, just type it in on Facebook.
Hi, this is Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. If you're tired of dealing with those national companies and you'd rather do business with a local company, give us a call at 601-939-5231. We're a company you can trust. Let us in. We'll keep them out.
What that say? Talking S guy. What that say?
Talking S Live. Talking S Live. Talking S Live.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Click sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We are here at Full Moon Barbecue in Madison, located 1935 Main Street in Madison. Rob J. along with Jamie Horton and our guest, our very special guest, Marcus Rogers. He's the head coach and the athletic director at Holmes County Central High School. Want you to join us Sunday, August 4th from 10 until 11 p.m. as we debut Talking Sports Live on the Lou WLOO TV, My 35. And again, this show brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in, we'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 709-7777. And Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring, 601-487-8839. Talking Sports Live can be found on Facebook. Bernard said Talking Sports Live.
It's Talking
It's Talking S Live.
Yes, on Facebook.
Okay, and also YouTube and Twitter, so you can catch us there. We want to congratulate Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin, he is now a member of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was drafted number 9 in the Major League Draft.
Good kid.
Yeah,
good kid. You know, we had his father on along with the volleyball.
Yeah.
I mean, the softball team for Bellhaven, and that's a good family, and we're proud of Connor.
Yeah. You know, I was at SWAC Media Day this week, and on the East, they picked Alabama State first, and they picked FAMU second, Jackson State third.
Oh my!
They got Valley bringing up the rear. Now on the West, Alcorn is the team picked to win it, followed by who was second? Prairie View, I think.
Yes, Prairie View second,
And probably
Grambling and Southern is
yeah,
fourth.
that's right.
Yeah,
and Texas Southern is bringing up. What I can't understand is they picked Texas Southern dead last, but Texas Southern has more players on the first and second team than anybody.
Yeah.
How in the world, if they pick last, they have all these guys on the first and second team?
I got a question. Did the people who voted, did they go out to Birmingham that night before and drank?
I don't know who voted.
Because who picked Valley got a first? Valley got one first place vote. Who did that?
Texas
person-
Southern did.
Texas Southern did.
But I want to congratulate Alcorn's coach. He I talked with him, man. He's a good guy. This is his first year. You know,
Coach
he's taking
Thomas.
over for Fred McNair,
Yes.
and he said he would join us on this show.
That's good.
And I
Good dude.
talked to Valley's coach. He, you know, with them being so far away from us, I don't think he'll have an opportunity. But TC and Big O, they you know, they're
excited.
happy to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, it's football season. It's time for the hard hitting and the smell of grass and lights coming on. And you know, this man right here season. He don't. Let me tell you, Rob. This man eats and sleeps football. When season over with, I said, Coach, you gonna take you on a vacation? No, he said, only way I take a vacation because my wife won't take one. Other than that, he'll be on that in that football.
Wow, don't get in trouble at home.
Yeah, I tell you, he
Get in
ain't
trouble
crazy.
at home, Coach.
Nah,
He knows who run it.
Ain't getting in no trouble.
So, Coach, when we talked about the predictions, do predictions matter to you?
Predictions don't matter.
Not at all.
Nah, they don't matter. If anything, bulletin board material.
Is that right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when in a setting like that, at a SWAC media day where it's coaches voting and you don't know who voted.
Yeah.
Probably the press was voting too as well. So you know, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's your team.
And you know, you mentioned press voting. I never had a vote with the Connolly Trophy. Never had a vote
You ain't gonna get no vote with him.
with the SWAC.
He ain't gonna get no vote.
There you go.
No, Carla?
No.
No, I never got a vote.
Yeah.
As long as I've been in this business,
And you a Hall of
Wow.
Famer.
never got a vote. I
You
don't understand.
You don't have a vote for the SWAC either. I
No.
mean, because it's press also, right?
That's
I
what
thought it was coaches. It was coaches.
I think it's coaches and media.
Yeah, I don't have a vote for that. I do not have a
If
vote.
anybody should have a vote, you should.
Yeah, I've been there, I've been coming to SWAC a long time.
Are we gonna do our predictions? Or we gonna wait? Because I
We
got
can-
mine. I
we
got
can
mine
wait,
already.
We can wait. We can wait till our August show.
Our August show.
Our
Okay.
August show.
Okay.
Yeah, we can wait till our August show because we're gonna highlight all of the SWAC and SEC schools and Southern Miss,
Right.
of course.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
but yeah, it's
Delta State.
We're getting ready. We're getting ready for a very, very important season. But again, we have Coach Rogers here. Coach, again, when you look at players that you are getting ready for, what would be the strength of your team right now? Are you looking at that, or you thought about that at all yet?
Our strength's gonna be our passing game. We're gonna give Garrison Davis the keys to the car, and everybody else gonna jump in and we're gonna ride.
You don't give him the keys though.
He got the keys. Kid is special, man. Last year threw 28 touchdowns.
Wow.
As opposed to 3 interceptions. 28, 25, 2,600 yards passing. He ran for 1,000. Also scored 9 rushing touchdowns. You know, so kid is smart. He's cerebral. Getting a lot of looks on the next level. He's gonna be a good one. And we're gonna ride his back. We're gonna ride his back.
Wow. So has he been getting a lot of letters already from colleges?
He's got all the JUCO offers. Alabama State's offered him.
Wow.
Mississippi College. He got some smaller offers right now, but he's a kid that's gonna blow up during the season. I have faith in that.
How your special teams look?
Special teams look pretty good. That's the quickest way to give up a touchdown or score. So we emphasize special teams daily. It's never a day we don't practice without going over special teams because it can get you beat or you can beat somebody in a kickoff or a kickoff return or a block punt. So PATs and that type of deal. We make sure we go over that and we pretty tidy on that.
Yeah, Coach Harold Jackson used to say that all the time. Special teams get you beat. Speaking of you being a head coach, the man sitting next to you was named head coach today.
They told me, man. Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Big Dog.
James.
Congratulations, Big Dog.
Appreciate it, man. I'm trying
Congratulations,
to
Big Dog. So, Big Dog, tell everybody what school is this?
It's a Reimagine Prep charter school, and it's on at 309 West McDowell. I was the assistant there last year, and I actually got offered the job last week by the athletic director, and I'm looking forward to it. Most of the kids I know, I got a good group coming back. I lost a lot of kids last year. I got about 5 playing at Forest Hill, 3 went to Murrah, and 2 went to Northwest Rankin. So, and all of them, they participate in spring ball for those schools also. And I had one go to Provine. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm just trying to get some pointers from this guy right here. And
you got it.
Yeah, I got a strong, good assistant staff right now. I got Terrence Jones. Y'all remember Terrence Jones?
I remember
Terrence going to be my offense coordinator, along with Darian Barnes, who played at Colin. And my defense coordinator going to be Myron Ellis, and my co-defense coordinator is going to be Jonathan Roby. And I got some good Coach Brown. He's going to do my offensive line coach. I'm looking for a good defensive line coach right now. So I'm just putting everything together. We don't do special teams in middle school. We don't do special teams. But I even got a kicker, but we don't want nobody. He can't play because we don't do special teams.
Send him to Holmes County.
Send him to Holmes County. I might need to. I might get him. Let me use my address up there or something.
Yeah.
Use my sister's address. Let him come up there because
So they don't kick off?
no, we just take it from the 25 and just
Okay. So the guy you have that's a kicker, you just notice that he kicks the ball.
He actually told me last year, he said, Coach, I can kick. And I was like, whatever. So he said, I'm going to stay for practice day and I'm, blah, blah, blah. And I said, all right, let's see. We got our old field goal posting. And then I said, you on the team. But we don't do it. So
no extra points?
No. Everything you go for 2.
Go for 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And when you meet with the team, the coach tell you that we meet and we talk about it. Because we in the division called the Little SWAC.
Wow.
It's us, the Little SWAC. It's Reimagine Prep, Smilo, Yazoo County, and Shirley Simmons, which is the junior college. the middle school for Thelma Jackson.
Yeah.
Us folk.
Wow. Now, when did you guys get started?
I actually have a inter-squad scrimmage on August the 24th. We're going to Ruleville and play in Ruleville Middle School, and then we're going to play that Thursday at Kent High School against Porter in a jamboree.
Okay.
So there's 2 games that. Hey, I'm learning everything from this guy right here.
Well,
But my regular season
congratulations,
starts
Coach.
September 3rd against Shirley Simmons. We got to go there, so it's going to be tough.
Well, Coach, when you guys get started?
Our first game, we got Jamboree August 23rd at Louisville, and we'll play Caledonia that Friday. Our first game will be versus Vicksburg in the Red Carpet Bowl. They had a Red Carpet Bowl over there in Vicksburg.
You go back to your old stomping
Go
ground.
back to my old stomping ground, and we'll take on Vicksburg at 6 o'clock at Warren Central. And then immediately following Warren Central, we'll play Clinton. And that's the Red Carpet Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a tough schedule for you?
No, it's not tough.
It'd be tough for them.
Yeah, it's tough for them. No, we just take it game by game, Rob. I'm enjoying up here hanging with you guys, man. But yeah, we just everything going towards Vicksburg. That's the only game on the schedule.
Right. Well, Coach, we really appreciate your time. I know football season is getting close. I know at this time of the year, what are you doing? Are you making out your roster? You making plays, or what are you doing?
Well, right now we're doing a lot of strength and conditioning and a lot of individual work. So we lift, we run the guys, and then we rotate it with the trenches and the skill guys, and then we all come together and have individual, and then we'll come together and have group work, whether that's defense doing pursuits, getting to the football, tackling circuits, ball security circuits, and turnover circuits, that type of deal. And then we come together and we do our special teams personnel.
Yes.
After special team personnel, we get together, we pray together, and we go to the cafeteria, we go eat lunch, and I send them home, and we do it all over again tomorrow.
Well, Coach, you got a fan in Jamie because every Friday night, Jamie texts us a score.
Oh yeah.
Every week, Jamie comes in when we get ready to go to the Jackson State games to announce the game. Jamie fills us in on what happened the whole game. And if you lose, he's mad, which is not often. You guys don't lose at all. But
I'm just mad 1 week last
one week, just 1 week,
Man,
just 1 week.
that was a great
last
season.
week.
That was a great season.
Man, that was a great season, Coach.
Yeah.
And you guys really did it, man. And I know that it had to hurt losing that game to West Point. But do you guys feel like you gotta repeat what happened later? You know how to say run it back? Is that your goal? I know you talked about your goal is winning the championship.
Right.
Are you driven to do that? You guys are.
Yeah, we're driven to do it. The kids not complacent. We got some leaders in the clubhouse. Cortez Thomas is a kid that just committed to Ole Miss. We got offensive lineman Donnell Robinson. He has about 20 or 30 offers. He probably the number one player in the state come out next year. I also got an athlete kid that is the number 2 kid, probably top 5 kid in the state coming out next season as well. So we got some guys that's ready to rock and roll, and they talk about it every day. And our motto this year is locked in, and everything going towards our kid that got murdered in a senseless crime, Clyde Xavier Landfair.
Yes.
So this year will be for tie 6, and we're gonna show up and show out for him this season.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Coach, man, you've always been a good guy. You've always been just a driven guy. You've always been dedicated to your work, and good luck to you, man. I know good things are going to come to you. And again, we really appreciate you coming by, Coach.
I really appreciate y'all, man. Thanks, man, and go Jaguar.
Go Jaguar, baby. State champ this year.
Yes, sir.
Non-stop.
Before we let you go, Coach,
Let's do it.
do you get a chance to follow Jackson State at all?
Yes.
Oh, he asked me Friday. I do. It's vice versa. He's like, "What time y'all leave?"
Yeah.
But before we go,
Hey, I'm a Jacksonian, man.
I gotta get-
I'm through and through. Blue
but
and blue.
his son plays for Mississippi State.
Yeah, he does.
Kamara Rogers, who's a great kid.
Yeah.
Great kid. You can tell he was raised right, and he be mainly supporting him. So I just fill him in on all the stuff. So you got to just support your baby.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Coach, again, man, we appreciate everything that you've done with Jackson State and everything you've done at Vicksburg and now at Holmes. Man, best of luck to you, Coach. I know good things are going to happen to you. And we may not see you at Holmes too much longer.
Don't
You
say
keep
that.
on
Don't say
winning.
that.
You keep
Rob,
on winning. You
Rob,
keep
don't
going undefeated all season.
Don't say that right now.
But again,
Hey, Rob,
thank you
I
so
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, James.
Anytime,
Thank y'all for
anytime,
having me.
my friend.
much. All right. Coming up, we got a very special guest. Stay with us. We appreciate it, Coach.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Hey, this is Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. Are you still looking at older blurry cameras for your home or business? It may be time for an upgrade. We now have 4K resolution cameras that have incredible views, not to mention you can view them anywhere right from your mobile device. Give us a call today for your free quote at 601-939-5231. Let us in, we'll keep them out.
We feel strongly that area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our market. Our ideal is simple: deliver a consistently and exceptionally client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day.
Sports Live. We are live here at the Full Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi, and we invite you to join us Sunday, August 4th from 10 until 11 p.m. as we debut Talking Sports Live on the Lou, WLOO TV, My 35. Joining me now, my good friend, the birthday girl, birthday girl, Katina Rankin, former anchor here at in Jackson. Went on to North Carolina. She left me.
He was hurt too.
She left me. Went to North Carolina.
He really was hurt. Seriously.
Yeah.
And
You've done some fantastic things
Look,
in your
trying to
career.
get off of it. Thank you,
You've
Rob.
done some fantastic things.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. How you doing?
I'm hungry.
You hungry?
We're
You're
always,
not a vegan, are you?
baby.
you know, good work with it.
Look at me.
Okay.
Do I look
just
like
wanna make
I eat a pig from the rooty to the tooty?
we worked together. We worked together at the NBC affiliate back in the day, and we would we
I'm
called each
scared.
other Big Mouth because
We were always eating.
we was always eating. So one day she came back from lunch, and she was at the table. She was eating, and I was like, "Oh, what you got there?" She said, "I just got some fries." So what else you got there? She said, "You must be hungry at your big mouth." I didn't realize it.
Because he asked me like 3 times.
Yeah.
You
Now,
got
I'ma
to
tell you,
some chicken
Now
there.
he can eat. Now, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you right now.
Yes.
He eats before the games. He
Uh-huh.
eats during the first quarter.
I be nervous.
Commercial breaks.
Commercial break.
I'm nervous.
Second-
but when I eat cookies and stuff,
I had to
Yeah, he
realize
likes
I was on TV because I almost said something.
I eat cookies and stuff.
You do. He eats dessert
loves sweet.
first.
Yeah, I do.
But let me give credit where credit is due, and I always do this. And Rob brags about me being in the business, but there is one particular reason why I am in this business, and that is because of Rob J.
Amen.
Because when I was an intern, people were helping me out, but when it came time for me to graduate and be on television, no one would give me the chance. So Rob said, "Come on, Big Mouth."
Yeah.
He was like,
And
"I'll
took
put
you
you
for-
in sports."
Yeah.
And so I actually started out doing sports.
Wow, sure did.
And that's
Yeah.
because of you. So I want to just publicly say thank you.
Well, there's a story I want to share.
Oh,
I
God.
want to share this story. When I started working at that NBC affiliate,
Uh-huh.
I was a reporter in sports.
Yes.
And this guy with the Clarion Ledger, I don't want to call his name. He wrote a bad article about me. Terrible article. He don't deserve to be on TV. He not good. He's that blah, blah. He ain't this. He ain't that. Katina saw it and called down to the Clarion
You should go
Ledger
off.
and cussed him out.
No, I did not spoke in tongues. That's very familiar to some of y'all.
And at that moment, I said that she is special to do that for me.
Yeah.
She was angry. She was more angry than me.
Because I knew your talent. I saw your talent. And I don't think people in this market still know your talent and the worth that you bring to
And
the
you know
table.
what? And you know what, Tina? I'm gonna tell you, not
Okay.
just this market, but I don't think people understand just how good this man is.
He is.
And he gave me an opportunity
Mhm.
8 years ago when I said, Rob, he came to me and said, look, you want to be the sideline reporter? Because the other sideline reporter was fitting to get ready to leave. And I said, Rob, I don't know about that. And we had a game. Holmes County had a game in Niceville, Florida. Jackson State had a game the next day in Tallahassee.
Wow.
And he said, well, you and Brown calling the game in Niceville, just drive down the street with Brown and just come on and just do the sideline. So when the game was over with Niceville, we got in the car and we left Niceville probably about 10. And we got to Tallahassee about 1. And I told Brown, me and Brown was in the room. I said, Brown said, go to sleep. We got a long day tomorrow. I said, Brown, I can't sleep. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do.
You were really nervous?
I really was. I didn't never tell you. So when we got to the stadium, let me tell you what he did. They gave me my equipment. Rob pulled me to the side and said,
Yes.
look, just act like we in the living room talking.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
That's it.
Just tell me what goes on the field.
Mhm.
I'm going to guide you. And that's all you got to do. And when I tell you that day went by, it was just, I don't know. It was just heaven sent, you know. And
Yes.
I mean, he said, if you see anybody on the sideline that's familiar, that you know, that you think be worthwhile. And my first guest ever was Fernando Newbreed Smith.
Wow.
And when I
Never
tell you,
heard of him.
Yeah.
yeah,
He was good. He was good.
he was good.
Oh,
He
okay.
got drafted by the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
He
okay. He was good.
Oh, he was
Okay.
real
Yeah.
good.
He was a ticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when I interviewed him, and then when the game was over with, Rob came and told me, he said, look, you did a great job. So I'm thinking about putting you on full time. And it's been like a love affair. Saying, you know, we was already friends, but we like brothers, everybody on that thing. But people don't realize just how good this guy is.
He
I'm
is.
just being honest.
No,
Yeah,
but this
I
is the
love
thing.
him.
You remember when you weren't doing the games and I was looking for you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of the guys who was over the broadcast didn't tell Jamie to come to the game. And I saw Jamie in the stands. I was like, what you doing there?
Right.
And he said, well, the guy didn't tell you.
And no, you asked me, did he call me?
Did he call you?
And
Right?
I said, no, I ain't received a call from him. And
But he didn't want Jamie to do the game.
yeah, that's what it was.
But I did to
hate
him what you did to
Little
the man at the
chocolate tie.
Grand Legend.
Did he?
Gave him what he needed and what he wanted.
Tina, when I told him, I was listening to him on the phone. I said, oh my God. Rob went completely.
He will do it.
Yeah, he
If
lost
he's
all.
in your corner, he is in
He
your corner.
he
And I
behind you
say,
100%. When I tell you that he went off, he went off.
well, let me ask you this. Is this a sports show?
Yes, absolutely.
Not sports.
She
it's
said
sports.
sports.
You see, I got on a jersey, right?
Yeah.
You see that?
Now, this for your birthday or what is
No,
this?
I just put it on, child.
You just put it
Listen, but I did not hear y'all say something about the cone. All cone.
on? I'm going to pick the finish first.
I said cone because
Yeah.
that's what Davis Weathersby says.
That's-
All cone.
Okay, says all cone.
You know Davis Weathersby?
Yes.
Well, I
Yes.
don't want to call it. Somebody may get mad if I call it the cone.
Yeah.
Cone. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it because I graduated from there. Cone.
Well,
Okay.
well, the cone is pick to finish first in the West.
I heard.
So what are your feelings about that?
Well, you know, I'm happy for him. I interviewed Sad once before, and
Yeah.
I like Sad
He's a
from the
good guy.
Delta. Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He said he would join us here. I talked with him at SWAC Media Day, and he knew me from wherever.
Well, he should.
Everybody knows you, buddy.
Okay,
But
well,
he's
he
a good
should.
guy. He's a good guy, man. He's
so,
really good.
So what about Malachi? Did you guys talk to Malachi? How do you think Malachi is going to be?
I did not talk to him.
Epic fail.
I didn't get a chance. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you what knocks us out
Okay.
at the SWAC Media Day. You know, SWAC Media Day was just the media, the TV stations in Mississippi and the surrounding.
Yeah.
Now everybody's got a podcast.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody got a podcast, and these folk think they are real reporters.
they do.
So they'll keep the coach for almost an hour. I'm like, come on, man, you talk to the coach for a few minutes and let somebody else.
Right.
We don't have. It's done at 12 noon.
Uh-huh.
So these podcasts.
Well, they didn't put limitations on them, like 10 minutes apiece, so they can make the
Well,
rounds.
It
Yeah.
is. There is a limitation.
Okay.
But like I said, these are podcasters who are thinking they're reporters.
Yeah. I know where you're going. You telling the truth. Let's switch
Yeah,
the subject.
So they don't understand somebody else is trying to get to the coach.
Because you're about to get them.
Yeah.
Speaking of coach, let's talk about TC.
Okay.
How is TC doing this
Doing
year?
good. He's doing great. He's
He
doing
was
great.
posting his pictures of him in his little nice customized suit. I saw it
They
on
had
the,
some nice suits.
on the Instagram.
They had some nice suits.
Mhm.
They really did. So I give Jackson State credit. They had some nice.
But how is TC? You've worked with TC. How is he compared to Dion?
Covered him. How is he compared to Dion? You know better than that.
Don't go there.
You
This is a family-friendly show.
Okay.
I can say this. There's no huge entourage around TC.
Mhm.
That's the main.
Well, you know, the last game I was at, Alcorn and Jackson State, TC, took a picture with me, but he acted like he didn't know me.
His mind probably is on
On
football.
focus on,
It probably is on
Don't
football.
try to make no excuses
No, I'm not
for
gonna
him.
make excuses for him. See you
Because he follows me on the Instagram.
What he at a game.
Well, he
he ain't
and the game
focused
hadn't
on who
started.
this is.
Okay.
He
Well, what
not
you
focused.
taking a picture for?
Well, he took a picture.
Not
He
for,
probably-
but what you taking a
because
picture for?
He taking the picture with
Let me
everybody.
talk to you
But
because I'm tired.
I gotta tell you this.
Okay.
Because you gotta understand.
I don't
everybody
want to
wanna
understand nothing
take- Well, why you ask then?
because I just wanted to prove a point. Don't try to Dion me because I'll get you even
No,
if I
I'm
love
just
you.
trying to tell you about.
I don't want to
Coach
hear nothing about it.
TC.
I like TC. I like him, and I'll get on out there on the field and win because they
listen.
didn't pick them to
You
win.
gotta understand.
Well, they are different, but go ahead.
They're different.
Yeah, East,
You
West,
gotta
all
understand,
that.
everybody want to take a picture with him now since he's head coach.
Yes.
So he don't want to
That's a hot mess.
upset anybody.
Well, he did.
He don't want to upset anybody. But he's a good guy.
I know.
Did you take a picture with Dion?
But honey, I didn't come down for not one of Dion's games.
Okay.
Now
I'm
put
just-
that in your juice box and suck
I'm
it.
just trying to.
Okay, because you was
calm
trying
down
to
now.
be smart.
Calm down now.
When you trying to be smart,
Because I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you. I'm trying to tell you.
you don't want me to clear and ledger you.
We can claim like each other.
It's all like this at the NBC affiliate.
Look, but it ain't. We did. You know what? Rob has always had my back for real. I
Yes.
do love it.
Yeah.
But now listen to me. I was just playing with TC.
Mhm.
But now, Rob, I heard you saying a little something about the Devil's Den. So did you talk to the Valley coach?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Valley.
Yeah.
And what they say up there, the Mississippi Valley
He's,
State.
Valley was picked last.
Mhm.
And he's got a lot of confidence. The players have confidence. The players were a little upset they were picked last.
Bless them.
Yeah, but Valley, we talked about the new facility, the new grass they're going to get, and the new
field.
scoreboard and all that.
Yeah.
So he's thinking that that's going to help
We're
with recruiting and bring in more players.
Some grass.
Yeah, well, the new field. That
it's a new
field's been there
turf
since
field.
Jerry Rice.
Well, you know, I heard that Dion went up there and brought some attention to it while you want to talk about Dion.
He brought some
What
attention to the
attention?
practice field.
What did he do?
He just talked about it, so I wouldn't have known anything about it.
Yeah.
But I was just at Valley a couple of weeks ago, drove through or whatever, and saw the pictures that they call it Totten Rice Stadium now.
Totten
don't
Rice
they?
Stadium, right.
Yeah, I remember Totten from when we used to hang out at NBC and hang out, and he'd come up to you and talk to you.
Yeah, when we would do the show at the station.
Yeah, you know who I miss?
Totten is doing better. He had a heart
Yes.
attack.
Did
Yeah.
bless him?
He's doing better.
As we say.
Let me just say this. Speaking of Valley,
Yeah.
I think it's a shame that Valley has not retired Marcus Mann's number. I was looking at some old footage today, and I saw it was a basketball game. Valley was playing Alcorn, and there was a number 34 with the ball for Valley. I was like, that's not Marcus Mann.
Yeah.
I thought they retired Marcus Mann's number,
Yeah.
and they did not. Come on, Valley, you got to do better than that.
Didn't Marcus go in the Hall of Fame the same night you did?
Yes,
Yes,
he did.
he
He
did. He was at the table next to us.
He did.
Oh.
And Valley has not retired a number, but the SWAC has. Don't you think that's backwards?
In Valley, Marcus Mann led the nation in
Yeah.
rebounding.
Yeah.
In
Oh my
1996.
Lord.
Is Al Ford retired?
Al Ford's number is retired.
Okay.
And Marcus's number 34. You lead the nation in rebounding. You coming from Valley, that's better than anybody at Duke, Syracuse, all of these schools.
Yeah.
And your number not retired, man.
Yeah.
Well, you
Come
tell
on,
him.
guys.
Don't
He was a
tell
bad
us.
boy. He was a bad boy.
I'm just
He was a bad boy.
He was a bad.
Yeah, he really was.
I can't understand how Valley
Yeah.
overlooked this.
You know what? And while we're speaking of it, and I'm back here in Mississippi, you know, I'm really proud of HBCUs. You know, graduated from two, Alcorn State and Jackson
Yes.
State. And if Valley would have had a doctoral program, then I'd probably have my doctorate from there. But it's really important that we support our HBCUs. They don't get enough attention.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to mess up y'all little sponsorship or nothing, but like when I came in, I saw Ole Miss at Mississippi State, and I was
Mississippi State where?
on the walls.
Oh, Jackson State.
Well, we in here too.
McNair's on the wall
Yeah,
over there.
I didn't ask you nothing about McNair.
but
Well,
don't-
did
I
you
mean,
go
yeah,
look?
it's-
Did you go look during the
it's
commercial break? I
everybody's-
want you to go look and see how big it is, and then if you can point up there, Jimmy, how if
Okay,
it's
well,
the
we're not
same
gonna
size.
get into that.
See what I'm
We're gonna
talking
take a
about?
break. We're gonna take a break. and we'll
Ain't
be
no need to
back.
go now.
We'll be back.
Ain't no
We'll
need to
take a
go.
break.
Ain't no need. Mm.
Hi, this is Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. If you're tired of dealing with those national companies and you'd rather do business with a local company, give us a call at 601-939-5231. We're a company you can trust. Let us in. We'll keep them out.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We are here at the Full Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in, we'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. And Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring, 601-487-8839. Ways to contact us is through social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And join us Sunday, August 4th from 10 until 11 p.m. as we debut Talking Sports Live on the Lou, My 35. Our special guest here with us is Katina Rankin, and it is her birthday. What are your plans for your birthday?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
I'm just glad to be here, above ground.
Amen.
Okay.
Above ground.
Above ground.
Eating
Right.
that full moon, hanging out with us.
Yes.
Are you a fan of the Olympics? You
Well,
planning to watch the Olympics?
I don't, but Simone, she did pretty good. Shakira, whatever. Shakiri, what's her name? Shakari.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
supposed to be
Shakira
back.
Richardson.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing her.
Yeah. She didn't make one event, but she is going to the Olympics. She's going to Paris.
Wait a
I
minute.
kept up a little bit.
Shakari?
She didn't make the 200, I think. She came in
She
like,
in the 100, though, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they had African American for the first time, the Tour de France, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I forgot all about that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the men's soccer team make it. I think they got put out, correct?
Oh, did they?
I think so. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think they got put out the qualifying round. I think for them to go to the Olympics.
You know what I'm really impressed with you?
Mhm.
But we should really know it because this is just his professionalism. No teleprompter here. You're just winging it from the cuff.
That's what that's what he does. You should see him when we were on the radio.
But now it's fun. Football season is about to start. Will you be going to some of the games this year?
I might. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So Rob, what has kept you in this business this long?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'm not like with the local stations covering high school football and like I used to, but I don't know. I enjoy. I tell you what, I really enjoy promoting the SWAC because you remember when I first got in the business, I was specifically told do not
I remember
cover
that.
Alcorn and Valley.
I remember that.
I was specifically told
By the TV station?
Yes. He's gone on now. The guy who told me that, he's gone on. But he told me don't cover Alcorn and Valley. He said those schools are not in our area. I said, well, to be honest with you, Mississippi State, Southern Miss, and Ole Miss not in that area, our viewing area either.
Correct.
That's not in that area. Alcorn is very much in our area.
It's only an hour away.
Yeah.
If an hour.
So he said, I'll leave it up to you.
Mhm.
I'll leave it up to you. So,
But
no,
that's where I
enjoy.
learned where to fight for people of color stories.
Mhm.
It's through that experience through you.
Mhm.
Because you knew it was important to tell our stories, and you can go against management when you're doing something for equality.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. I'm
Yeah.
being very sincere about
I
that.
didn't cut up with him. I just told him, if you look at if that's the motto, that's a theme, if that's the blueprint, not covering schools in our area. These are not in our area. And what gets me so angry is when I run into somebody, ran into somebody last week in here. You never showed Alcorn.
Oh yeah.
You never showed Alcorn.
We were
like,
like,
man, do you know how much I would fight to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
yeah.
really would. I
I
saw it
did.
firsthand.
Because when I got there in 91, and that's when McNair was at
Yes.
Alcorn in 91.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that came the same year I came.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah. And when Dorsey was at Valley,
Yes.
yeah.
And Dorsey beat us in 91.
Yeah. I really,
I remember that like it was yesterday.
and now the SWAC is really, every football game will be on television
Yes.
this year. Every SWAC game will be on some sort of TV.
Okay.
I want to ask Katina a question. We speaking of McNair. Why they ain't put no statue of him down there at all?
You know, I do know that there was a conversation about that
Yes.
a few months back. I don't know where they are now, but you have to deal with legalities and go
Yes,
through
of
his
course.
foundation,
Yes.
which his the widow runs.
Uh-huh.
And so I think somebody was talking about trying to get one down there of him, but I absolutely believe that there should be one before you step into the stadium because
Before you step into the stadium,
Yes.
when you get on campus, when you get off the bridge, when you get on the bridge to go to the school, everywhere.
Is that one in Mount Olive? They just have that
I don't
monument.
think they have
They have a
one. They had a
monument.
monument there, but it's
Yeah.
like no official statue or nothing.
he's deserving because he brought so much attention to Alcorn
Yeah.
State.
And the SWAC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deserving is not the word.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Mhm.
Look at the guy who won the Heisman that year. I don't even remember his name. Do you?
I don't remember his name.
Okay,
Was
then,
it?
case closed.
I knew that's where he was
it
going.
Yeah.
Eric Zaire?
I don't know who.
I don't
it
know
was.
who it was.
But no, you know. Who?
Rashawn
Rashad
Salam.
Salam from Penn
Rest his
State.
soul.
Yes,
Yeah.
rest his
He
soul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah.
young.
Yeah, but he didn't have a career stats that back there.
No, he didn't.
I mean,
McNair was awesome.
McNair was 1 yard away from should have won that thing.
That
to be
Super
honest.
Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was really rooting for him. And
Me too.
It hurt when Mike Jones made that tackle on that boy. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And, they asked McNair one time, before he went on to be with God, do it still hurt him? He said, yeah.
He did.
He said
Oh, wow.
he thought about it every day.
Well, let me ask you. Speaking of McNair, have you talked to Fred any?
You know what?
That's the last time we interviewed him together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Y'all did?
Yeah, we had so much
Yeah,
fun.
when he
I
was-
really like
when he-
Fred.
It was
Yeah, he's a
last
good
year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
But-
before all that stuff happened.
Fred's a good guy.
He is. Last time I heard from him was Father's Day because I wished him a happy Father's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Texas Southern don't win a game. I said it.
Well, what they did to Fred.
Yes, 'cause
Yeah.
that was totally wrong.
Yeah.
Seriously. And you can't look, let me tell you something. This guy who got hired by Texas Southern has no coaching experience.
Chris Dishman.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Chris Dishman has no. He played in the NFL, true enough, but he still ain't McNair.
No. And I'll tell you this. The Southern coach yesterday at Strike Media Day,
Yeah.
he said when he found out McNair was available,
He called
he
it.
jumped at it.
Yeah, and I don't
He
blame
jumped
him.
at it.
Did you see him yesterday?
Fred wasn't there.
Okay.
Fred it was just the head coach and two players.
I don't think Texas Southern can beat,
Well, they picked to finish last.
and that's where they're gonna be.
They picked to finish last.
They can't beat the Houston High School that's over there across the street.
Oh my. Oh my.
You didn't all know. Oh my.
Oh my. But yeah, so man, good luck to Fred, and I'm glad that Willie Totten is doing well.
And he's my fraternity brother too.
Yeah,
So.
glad he's
Oh,
doing
he
well.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Totten's a good
Blue
guy.
Fire.
Yeah, Blue Fire. You know that's the cap of Krypton. And we all know what you are.
Yeah. And we know
So,
this is a new
now,
over
do you
here.
have a favorite NFL team?
No, but I know who yours is.
You know who mine is?
The Chiefs.
No, I just thought you
Everybody know who he is. Who he
you don't
is.
cheer. You don't cheer for anybody. Okay.
You don't Katina? Nobody?
No, I don't think she ever cheered for anybody.
Have you ever been to an NFL game? Really? Who?
Remember when the Jets came and we covered them?
And we
in
played the
Jackson?
same-
You remember
the
that?
Oilers.
Oh my
Ooh, I should be
goodness.
back. And I've been to a Titans game. when
Oh
Steve was
my
playing.
goodness! When the Jets played the Eagles
You
here,
forgot about that, did you, Big
I
Mouth?
forgot about that.
Mhm.
I forgot about that.
Good evening.
We covered that, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Remember something
How did
else?
that happen? How did we end up doing that? But I tell you what, the thing I remember the most,
I'm scared.
we went to Southern Miss.
Oh God, I knew
We
it was
went to
coming.
Southern Miss football practice. Me, Katina, cameraman. Now during that time, we
Don't
covered
believe him.
two teams. They had 2 a day.
Yeah.
So we covered
In the
Southern
morning,
Miss.
afternoon.
Then we went to Southern Miss in the evening or the morning. Was
It
that
was
that
the
morning?
morning.
It was that morning. We went to Alcorn later that
Not
evening.
morning, but morning.
So Jeff Bauer was the coach at
Yeah.
Southern Miss. He was angry that we were there that day. He came up to me and he said, "Look, we had media. We talked to the media yesterday, and this was practice now." He said, "We talked to the media yesterday, and you guys coming out here disrupting my team." I said, "But coach, we want to get you when you're practicing, and you don't practice on media day." He said, "Well, nonetheless, we guys come here yesterday." I said, "Okay, I'm sorry." Now he went to the cameraman, told him the same thing. You guys come up here, you want to interview my players, and you know we don't allow this.
Did he go to Katina?
He went to her.
Oh, here we
Okay. When he said that, she said, "You done said that 3 times." Before we got back to Jackson, he called the sports
station.
director. Clay Hall was a sports
Yeah,
director.
Clay, yeah.
And he said, it was a lady down here. She used some bad language.
Do I look scared? Not scared, but I look scared.
He said she used some bad language.
So
down
he
there.
didn't give y'all an interview or nothing.
We did it.
Yeah,
We
we got
did
it.
But he was mad about doing it.
Well,
He
see,
didn't
what
want to
upset
do
me
it.
was he insulted our intelligence. Like when he told Rob that, we were
should've been
standing
done.
right beside him.
Yeah, it should have been
But
done.
then he had to convey it to Larry Flowers because that was the videographer at
Yes.
the time. He
Yeah,
had
Larry.
to convey it
Uh-huh.
to Larry. And then he had to come to me, and I want to tell him, baby, I ain't slow.
And Katina was you intern
Intern.
in. But he was mad. He didn't want to do well. If you didn't want to do it, coach, just tell us not to come down there.
Right.
So but anyway, there was just some good time. We had some good times in the sports.
Did y'all ever meet any like Rob, I always wanted to ask you this when you was doing it. Besides, like Jeff, in other schools that like they didn't welcome you guys on the campus.
Pretty much, and I'll say all the SWAC schools welcomed us.
Yeah.
Everybody was welcome.
Everybody was glad to see Rob come, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
I had
They knew him by name.
other than Jeff Bauer not wanting us to be there that
Cause
day.
Billy Brewer was at Ole Miss at the time.
And I tell you who, Billy Brewer was
Yeah,
at Ole Miss. And I'll tell you who helped me out with my equipment one day I went down there. It was Brett Favre.
Really?
Yeah, he helped me. He was quarterback then.
Okay.
And I went down there, and the coach then it wasn't Bauer.
It was what his name?
It was they called him the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Grim Reaper. Lord Jesus.
I forgot his name, but you know who I'm
He
talking about.
had the dark hair, kind of tall guy.
Curly Holman.
Curly Holman. Yep.
So Curly told me I had to wait to after practice to get interviews. So I went in the car, I drove around Southern Miss. So when I got back, he said, "You here all this time?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "What you do?" I said, "I just drove around, waited for practice to be over because it was closed. They wouldn't let us shoot practice. Unlike the SWAC let you shoot anything."
Yeah.
So I had the camera, light, I had all that, and Jeff, what's his name? Brett Favre helped me take it to the car.
Really?
Yeah, he helped me take it to the car. But no, man, the SWAC, and I tell you another funny story. You know, Rat McGowan at all?
Yes.
Rat was the baseball coach.
I know this funny.
Rat told me when I got down there, he said, I said, "Coach, anybody you want me to shoot?" Because, you know, he had some ineligible players down there. He said, "Don't shoot 25, 14, 30, 15, 7. I was like, damn.
Is there anybody left
Let me
to
tell you a story about Rat McGowan. My good friend, Larry Walker, was the tight end. He played with McNabb. We went down there for the basketball game. So we parked right there. Oh, we got to go. We parked right there in front of the pond. He said, "Let me tell y'all a fun story. We messed up in practice." Rat said, "Get out there and go swim in that doggone pond." He said, "Theo Davis came out and said, Rat, you trying to get me fired?"
But Katina, we got to go. But thank you for joining us and happy birthday. Anything else you want to add before we go? We got 18, 17 seconds. 16,
No, just
15,
listen,
14,
stay to count.
15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something. And you still gonna be right on time.
I'll be right on time.
Thank you for being a wonderful friend. Thank you for helping me get into the business. I am blessed to know you.
Oh, that's sweet.
I mean it
How old are you?
sincerely. Too old.
All right. See you next week.